Hello, this is Dawn Williams Tarot. Welcome in. Let me know if you can see me. Just give us a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to light some incense here. So I don't see anybody in the live chat yet. So I am blessing the cards, myself, anyone who happens to come in. Just go ahead and say hello if you can see me, so I know someone is here. There we go, that's better. Hi, you made it. Well, I did post, so I posted on my Facebook and I also posted in X, hoping that I would get some peoples. Good for you. So I can't tell if there is a delay because I am looking at my scene differently than I did the last time. Can you see me? Can you hear me okay? Ah, okay. Thank you for the feedback. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to just pull cards for what we need to know in this moment, what messages the universe may have for us. I am going to change my view because that's one of the reasons why I have this specific platform. However, I've never seen it on the other side, so let me know how it looks. Card view. With me up here in the box. You see me? Ah. Okay, so Spirit, what do we need to know in this moment for our highest and our best? And of course, if you have a question, please pop it in there and I will pull cards for you. Yay, thank you. It only took me like, I can't even tell you how many hours it took to figure out all of the intricacies of this software that you have to load on the back end. It's crazy. Okay, here we go. So what do we need to know for our highest and our best in this moment? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, man. 8 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Knight of Swords. I'm going to move this guy a little bit. All right. Maybe I need to do it this way. Scoochy, scoochy. Well, we start off with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune means good luck is coming our way. Let's hope so, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is all about evolving, new opportunities coming in. As this is kind of just a general type of a reading or a general message, I would say collectively things are changing for the better. And if you look at her, she's standing on top of the wheel. She also has her lucky dice on her neck. I don't know if you can see those lucky dice. But if you also notice, she's quite balanced. She's balanced on the top of the wheel. And she's working through the dark. You can see there's dark light here. And there's white light here. So she's balancing those aspects of herself. So if I were going to relate that to us, I would say that's exactly what we are doing as a collective. We're trying to find our balance. We want to remain on top as humanity. We are working through the dark side as well as working with the light side so that we can balance all of our chakras and change everything for the better. The next card has to do with the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is victory. So as this is in our next steps position, this is very fast moving energy. Now, while the wheel is a major arcana, the 8 of Wands is a minor arcana. And because of that, this energy is going to come in and it's going to be fast. It is going to bring a lot of inspiration, creativity, intuition, motivation. It's going to do all that fiery stuff. It's going to pretty much feel like you've got a firecracker under your butt and it's going to be pushing you forward, right? I actually really like this card because whatever it is that you've been working towards or working on that you really want. So these would be the things that, you might have been contemplating for a while, but maybe you have not been able to put a lot of things into action as of yet. So because of that, I feel as though this is going to be your opportunity. And Spirit is saying, don't allow yourself to hold back. Now is the time to move forward. Now is the time to get on that wheel and take the reins and go in the direction you wish to go. It's an excellent card. Now, the next card has to do with the 2 of Wands. So 2s always represents opportunities. This is opportunities to look at things in a different way. This is also a new path, a new direction. In this specific instance, she's looking out of this window, and you can tell she has got the world, the globe right here beside her, and she's got a vehicle. So she's been manifesting a trip or travel or new adventures. And so she's kind of contemplating with this wand behind her. She's kind of contemplating, do I want to stay where I'm at, where it's comfortable? Or do I want to go out and find the adventure? Which seems the more likely that's going to make me feel creative, make me feel inspired, make me feel passion. So these are choices that are coming in for us to look at. And as I did not really put a date or a timeline on this, I'm looking at this as a collective type of an energy. And I feel as though if we were to look at things on a collective level, especially with all of the intricacies that are going on with, all the stuff that's happening within all the countries and, our current situations. I love adventure too. I would say that what we are waiting for is more information for us to be able to comfortably go out and seek the adventure. I feel like a lot of people are kind of in this holding pattern. They're waiting for the shoe to drop. They're waiting for, things to move forward. They're waiting for clarity, right? Inspiration. They're waiting for clarity. So with this is in our obstacles position. So I feel what that is representing is the delay of these things, the delay of these decisions, this delay. Although I do feel as though that delay is going to be short-lived because we have the Two of Wands here. And, we're halfway through our year, especially here in the U.S. So we're halfway through our year. We're going to be starting June here any minute. And so we've got 5 months under our belt. We have the elections that are supposed to be happening in November the 5th. So I feel as though within that next 5-month time frame, there's a lot of things that are going to become quite obvious to us. And the next thing that's coming down the pike, which happens to be our strengths, is this Knight of Swords. Now, if you look at him, this guy's ready. Right? He's gone on his, fast Nikes or whatever shoes he's wearing. And he's running, he's hauling ass, right, to this motorcycle over here, because once he gets on that motorcycle, he is going to be riding towards his dreams. Now, if you remember in the Rider-Waite deck, this knight is the knight that has stopped thinking, because the swords are about the way that we express, the way that we think, the way that we talk, and we are starting to take action. So it feels as though once we get this little bit of relief, I feel as though things are going to completely open up and people are going to go shooting towards their dreams. They're going to be really working on their manifestations. They're really going to be going towards those things that bring them a lot of love, a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, a lot of inspiration and creativity. Those things that just really make them happy, right? I feel as though that energy is coming in as next. And then the final outcome is the Judgment card. Now, if you look at her, she has surrendered. She has surrendered herself to her higher power. And because of that, look at this energy that she's just shooting out the top of her. This is like she's letting her inner child free. This is like she's letting everything within her be expressed. The Judgment card is a card of honesty, truth, integrity, coming from that place all the time. And it's also a card of awareness and awakening. Now, for me, this is a spiritual awakening. I feel as though some of the stuff that is happening with us right now is a collective energy, yes, but we're in this holding pattern. And I feel as though once we have been given the green light and we are able to take off towards our dreams, I think that a lot more information is going to come up for us. So it's going to be revelatory. We're going to be able to discern so much better. We are really going to be stepping into our gifts, and we're going to be defining all of that energy for ourselves, claiming it for ourselves. Now, what I find interesting in this reading is that we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment, which are two arcana cards, right? And really, these two are the two most important because these are the ones that are going to impact us the most. Yet, in between there, just like many things in life, you have all these other little nuances that are going to come in and going to flavor the pot, right? So it actually looks pretty good. I still feel as though things are going to be quite revelatory by the time the election comes. So I feel like this is a really good opportunity for us to really evaluate if we were to be able to be set free, what direction would we go? What is it that is our true dream? What is it that will feel as though we no longer have that glass ceiling above our head, right? Yeah, looks good. So, what do you think of that? Okay. I actually kind of like that reading. Yeah, it does. It does look good. So, do you have a question, Mr. Apollo? And if there's anybody else in the chat, thank you. Hello. Sure. Okay, so can I ask you a question? You want a reading about your career. Are you looking for a career change in terms of you're looking for a new job? Or what specifically do you want to know about your career? Can you be a little bit more specific? New job. Perfect. Okay. Let's pull some cards for you. You are unemployed. Okay. Very good. And you were born in April. What is thank you so much, wife 222. So you're currently unemployed and you're wanting to know about your career. Did you go to school? Are you through school, or are you just looking for just a job? Let's see what we can get for you. New job. So, Blue would like to know about a job, about his career space. What does he need to know, please? For his highest and best. Magician, you have all the tools. Wow. Okay. Well, you start off with the Magician. So the Magician card is basically, so it's a major arcana, so that means that it's very well favored for you to attain what it is that you're looking to get. This card is my card of magic. I mean, it feels as though you have all the tools that you need in order to be able to find a job that you want. It feels as though you just need to get yourself out there. Have you been applying? Been trying? Few attempts left. Okay. Because once I see that you have all the tools that you need in order to be a good a good employee, that you would be desirable for someone to hire you. The thing that I also see is you also have the Fool card, and the Fool card is about confidence, right? So it's about confidence, it's about self-belief, it's about trusting that wherever you are meant to go, that you will find your way there. And then also with this Four of Swords, it feels as though what's happening with you is you're looking for some mental stability as well, meaning that no matter what it is, the direction that you go, you want to feel good about that direction, right? You don't want it just to be any old thing. You really do want it to be special for you. Passed a few times in first attempt. Huh. And did you try to get feedback from your, like, what was it that made them pass you by? So one of the things that I do, and when I was working, because now I'm retired, right? But when I was working and I was looking for a new job, what I would always do at the end of the interview, I would always say something to the effect of, was there anything that was discussed here today that would prevent you from thinking that I wasn't a perfect fit for this role? And then basically you're kind of putting it on them. And most of the time, I'll tell you, every time I've ever said that, I got the job. So it's always worked for me, because you're interviewing them just as much as they're interviewing you, right? I mean, I don't see that there's any blocks, so I'm not sure where it is that you've been applying and you're not being seen. Because I feel as though you've got everything that you need. And it looks as though the thing that you're looking for is this stability. So it's about being able to express and to be able to communicate, right? Yes, ma'am, all around me. And even say that I am a worthy candidate. I just did simple mistake. Oh. Well, my suggestion would be just keep trying, because I feel like it's there. I feel like you've got everything that you need. And the hardest thing for me to honestly help you with is timing, because timing in tarot is horrible. It's kind of like when you put your manifestations out into the universe. You don't know when they're going to come back to you. You just have to believe that they will. And most of the time they do, but it's not always on your timing. So I'm hoping you are in a situation where, you are not, where you're not in a panic or anything. Okay. So now I am going to pull cards for wife to be. Thank you, Blue. Appreciate you too. I really think that I really think you have everything that you need. I mean, and the Fool, of course, is about self-belief. It's about a new journey. So I feel like you're going to be, you're going to start a new chapter here. Okay, so wife. Can I have some love messages from my special person during this time. Okay. Love reading. Wife to be. What does she need to know for her highest and best outcome regarding love and her person to be? Okay, here we go. First card is the Empress. She's our goddess. Page of Cups. Love's coming in. And Temperance. You need to be patient, my friend. Okay, so we start off with the Empress. Now, the Empress is the divine feminine. So I am assuming this energy is all about you. And this is also saying that you are in a very fertile time. So if you are wanting to start a family, I feel as though this could happen for you. The thing about her is she is all about abundance, and she's about graciousness. She just has this wonderful quality about her where she can just manifest anything that she really wants. If she focuses on things, she can attain them for herself. The Empress is also the energy of nurturing, of growth, a lot of personal growth. So I really do feel as though this embodies your energy. And then we have the Page of Cups coming in. Now, a page typically would represent a younger person than you. So I don't know what your situation is, but it feels as though what is coming towards you is definitely love here. But this person looks like it may be a younger person than you are. Either that, if it isn't a thing of age, then it is a thing of experience, having not as much experience in the love arena, or maybe they've kind of held on to their heart and have not given it away as maybe you have. But I feel as though what is coming in is a divine counterpart for you. And I feel as though this energy is, this individual would be the type of person that would really like to shower you with like gifts and flowers, and it's that traditional kind of romantic kind of a experience. But also I feel like this person's a little bit more naive in that area, meaning that they may fall head over heels is kind of what I feel. Now, the thing that I get in the next card is the Temperance. And the Temperance, as you can see, is all about balancing those energies. It may be a thing where you're a stronger personality than this person that you are either going to meet or are involved with. In terms of being able to balance things, you're the more temperate one. You're the one with the more patience. You're the one that is the more grounded. You're the nucleus, right? The other thing about Temperance is, as you can see, there is an angel behind this guy. So I feel as though what that is saying is that that your higher self, this is somebody that you're going to be really connecting with as your higher self. Ooh, see, baby, I'm telling you, you're fertile. So if you're not ready, you know what to do. But if you're ready, it's right here. I mean, it looks like it's a great connection for you. Do you have hesitation? about this relationship. I feel as though that it's a good match. I feel as though there's a lot of love here. I think that you're going to be the more balanced one in the relationship, but I do feel as though there's love there. Yes, absolutely. Does that answer your question? It's looking good. Whoops, wrong deck. Huh, maybe that means I need to pull one of these. Perfect. We just have to do the relationship first before kids. Yes. Like get to know each other and stuff. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's why I'm saying you're going to be the more grounded one. I feel as though the ball is in your court. I feel as though you're going to be the lead. You're going to, like I was saying, you're going to be the one to make the decisions on things. Like, yes, he will, it'll be a good fit, but you just need to be comfortable with it all. And I think that once you feel that comfort, I think things will move along just exactly the way that they should. Okay, let me check and see if I have any other questions up here. Okay. In my last reading with you, I got job. Just like you said I would, but now there is a pause. Is it still a good fit? Okay, very good question. Let's pull cards for you and see. Okay. So, Spirit, in our last reading, we had indicated that that Mr. Apollo would be offered the job. And now there is a pause. Is that still a viable option? Is this the direction that Mr. Apollo should follow? This deck is so fat that I have to split it in two to shuffle because my hands are too little. Okay, what is, Spirit, can you please help us with this question regarding career? An offer was made, but now there is a pause. Is this still a viable position?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh my goodness, that was my phone. Stop it. That goes to show you that our phones are always listening to us, right? Okay, here we go. For Mr. Apollo and career. Ace of Wands. So, of course, that is an offer, or that is a opportunity. Interesting. Okay, so first is the Ace of Wands, which is an opportunity that's being offered, right? And with this, it has a lot of passion, creativity, motivation. It's kind of like one of those aha moments as well, because you can see that her third eye is being activated here. So what I'm picking up though is because this is activating your third eye, it feels as though to me that the opportunity would be there. I feel like there needs to be communication as to why there is a delay if you don't really know what that is about. But the other thing that's coming in, of course, is your next two cards are major arcanas. So the first one is the Hierophant. And of course, the Hierophant is like a blessing, right? This is the individual that has 1 foot in the spiritual realm, 1 foot in the physical realm, and this individual has the capability of blessing other people. Because usually this card is usually like a priest is depicted here. In this situation on this deck, this guy's completely blissed out because he does all this meditation, and his whole purpose is to go up the ladder of ascension. So this right here is telling me that blessings are coming, an opportunity may be extended, and it is going to put an end to something. So either an end of an old situation, and then it's going to allow you to rebirth. Now, the other thing about this card, which is a Scorpio card, Mr. Apollo, of course, is the death and rebirth. So that means that something's going to come to an abrupt end. And once it does, once that ending happens, there's no going back. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. But what that really means is that it's the death of the old you, and it is the rebirth. You are going to be able to create from this, from whatever this death situation, this ending, this final ending here, you're going to be able to create this next part of your journey any way that you see fit. So what Spirit is telling me is because your third eye is being activated, you are going to go within and you're going to find those answers for yourself. You're going to define those. And then the other thing that Spirit wants me to tell you is when you do figure that stuff out, whatever that may be for you, you need to write that down. Journaling is really important for you at this time, just to get clarity and for you to be able to go back and be able to look and see dates and timelines. Because for some reason, it's really important for you to be observant of those things right now, because it really helps you step into your personal power. I feel as though another opportunity would come if you were really interested in another opportunity as well. But I do feel as though there is still an opportunity at this one location. Does that make sense to you? And then the other thing I'm going to do too for you is I'm gonna pull a card for you for this is my Indigo Goddess deck, and this deck is specifically for money and career. So I'm pulling a card, Mr. Apollo, as a final message for you. Divine Couple. I can't read it without my glasses. Prosper with your partner, family, business, love at work, share wealth, or work together. Now, I absolutely have no idea why you would get this card because you didn't really ask about a divine couple and you asked about a specific job, but that is what came. And so I am going to throw that out there and you can think about that. Okay, next question is RSN question. I have been with a job for a while now, even after trying hard. Can you please do a reading for my career and finances for June? Sure. Ah, you've been without a job. Okay. You know, I just did readings for Career and Money. I don't know if you are a subscriber to me, but I just did those rounds. Did any of the information for your specific sign resonate with you? I'm just curious if you even watched the video. If you didn't, it's fine. I'm just wondering if it had made any sense for your sign, because I just did a bunch of them on Career and Money. The interesting thing that I found out in those readings was that, you know, Spirit kept telling me that a lot of companies are making a lot of changes. A lot of companies are closing doors. They're closing, especially retail. Big companies are moving things around. But anyway, we're going to ask specifically for you. Perfect. Okay, so what does RSN need to know about career space for the month of June, please, Spirit? Scorpio. Oh, I just did Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio actually had a good reading. All right, here we go. We're going to pull your cards, see what they have to say. Nine of Cups, right there is your wish card. So that right there is telling me that whatever it is that you're looking for is going to come. It's right immediately in your, it's your first card. Oh, wow. Okay, so let me just say, the hardest thing for tarot to depict, and you can listen to any tarot reader, they're all going to tell you the same, is the timing of things. But what this first card right here, this right here is one of the best cards in the deck. The first best card in the deck is the Sun card, and you got both of them in a 3-card reading. So this is saying that whatever is going on, whatever blocks that you may have, whatever it is that you're doing is going to change drastically in June. I feel you have a new opportunity coming in. This Ace of Wands right here is just saying whatever this opportunity is that's coming in is going to be very fiery, right? Meaning that there's going to be a lot of inspiration, creativity, a lot of passion, a lot of motivation. I feel as though when you do get this role, whatever this job is that's going to be coming in for you, that you're going to feel really good about it. And I feel as though what I'm picking up is, I don't know what you do for a living or what your day-to-day is, but whatever it is, I feel like it's a bigger role than what you may have done in the past. Like there's going to be more responsibilities associated with it, and that you're going to step into more of a kind of a leadership role. It might not be right off the bat, but it is definitely going to be a situation where people are going to come to you because they feel as though you are kind of like the answer man in some way. Does that make sense to you? Your first card, of course, is that Nine of Cups right here. It's just, this is about wish fulfillment. So I feel as though if you have been putting out your resumes, I feel as though you are going to get contact and you're going to be very happy, because the Nine of Cups is all about your emotions overflowing. Like she's jumping because look at, she's got this whole money chest right here. So whatever it is, I feel is a good opportunity coming in. You're going to be making good money, and it's going to feel as though the sun is shining down on you, meaning that you're going to feel blessed, you're going to feel happy, you're going to feel joy, you're going to feel as though you're going to feel great. So I hope that has helped you. Oh, let me pull you a Indigo Goddess card too. Okay, here we go. I'm going to shuffle these a bit. Yes! See? I knew it. I felt the manager thing. But I feel as though what Spirit's telling me is it just feels as though you need to go higher up than what you were. It feels as though you need to stretch yourself a bit. It really does. It feels as though you need to stretch yourself a little bit. And even though you might feel as though you're faking it till you make it, I'm just going to say absolutely not. Your cards are perfect. You couldn't have asked for nicer cards. Honestly. So I just feel like you're going to be fine. Ooh, now you're talking right up my alley, sir. Okay, well, wait just a second. I do want to pull one of these cards because I got it from Spirit that I need to pull one. You could start your own. What's stopping you from starting your own company? Honestly, is it money? Is it? Yes. I can feel that too. I feel as though everything's aligning for you. Really, I do. I feel like things are aligning for you. Okay, wait. So, oh, look at this. Oh, this is perfect. I love when Spirit does this. So your card says New Heights, Ladder of Success. Steady climb, solid ground, endure, and you will be exceeding expectations. And look at this. While this is a ram, and I know you're not a ram, I know you're a Scorpio, but still, this is pretty badass in my opinion. I feel like this is really answering that question. And I really feel that if you really wanted to start your own business, I feel you should go for it. I feel like everything is just kind of falling in there. And it's kind of like, don't let anything stop you from creating what you want. Spirit's on your side. If you go with it with the intention of being honest and with integrity and all of the good things, right? I feel as though you'll succeed. I feel it. I feel it deep within me. Like I feel it in my heart. That's how strongly I feel that energy. Okay, so I will pull another card though for you just to see if you should start this roll in case you are a little nervous about potentially doing that. Maybe that's the whole reason why Spirit was saying, you need to stretch yourself and you need to go higher than what you were before, right? That's awesome. I really hope this works out for you, and I hope that you'll let me know your outcome. All right, let me just pull a couple more cards for you, and we're looking at in terms of you starting your own business now. Is now a good time for him to start a new business? I'm assuming you're a male. I'm sorry if you're not. Is this person ready to start their own business? For their highest and their best, please, Spirit. No. I would say no, now is not the time. Well, I'm not going to say completely no. I'm going to say there's a lot of anxiety associated with it. However, if you are this King of Wands, you are an entrepreneur. This is my natural born entrepreneur. Although it is going to come with some anxiety, so you have to be aware of that, okay? This is about sleepless nights and worry. But, oh my God, this is great. Actually, yes, I'm going to rescind what I said, and I'm going to say, if you wanted to start your new business, I feel as though you have what it takes. This is your energy. You also have the Queen of Wands. These two are divine counterparts. I don't know if you have a significant other, but I feel as though this energy, the masculine and feminine energy of the Wands, is all about inspiration, creativity. She's my badass queen. She really is my badass queen. So I feel as though if you were to do this, which I feel as though it is a great direction for you to go, it is going to come with anxiety. So what I would do in this situation with this Nine of Swords, when this card comes up, I tell people to get a pad of paper out and write the pros and the cons. All the things that are in your power to change, take action on those. All those things that are outside of your power to change, then you're going to have to decide whether or not you're going to allow that to take center stage of your mind, right? The swords have to do with the way that we think about things. So what I feel in this moment is that this opportunity would be a good time for you to do it, but you need to think things through. Okay, don't just jump in. Think things through. Work through those anxieties. Work through those things that you feel are going to be your barriers, and I think that you'll be fine. So yeah, I'd love to hear. Hope you'll come back and let me know. Hey! Do you have a question? I can see if I can see what your name is, because I can't really. My feed is so tiny I can barely read them, the names. Ishka, thank you so much for the. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Also, I would suggest that you watch that Scorpio one, because it really was pretty good. And I feel as though it may help. Also, because it was for the full month of June. It was, a general read, so it wasn't as though I was reading directly for you, but I still feel as though there's messages there that may be beneficial for you. Okay? Okay, do we have any other questions? If you post your question, I will pull some cards for you. Blessings to you, friend. Thank you so much for coming in and allowing me to read cards for you today. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any other questions, so I think what I'm going to do is pull a card as a message for those of us here. You have a beautiful weekend out ahead as well. Okay, what would you like me to read on? Do you want just a general message? You want a message from the universe? I am going to pull a card for us anyway. If you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. Okay, so you're asking about someone's feelings towards you, so a love reading. Okay, let's get back to this deck. Okay, Spirit, can we please have cards on this love situation? Perfect. Is this the right person for her? Does this person have feelings for her? Okay. For her highest and her best, can we please have clarity and insight on her love situation? Wow, that card has come up a lot tonight. And so has that one. So weird. You guys see me? Okay. So I do see that there is an opportunity here. I would describe him as a kind of a fiery individual, meaning that this person, you know, I get the sense that this person is, oh, they're kind of their own being, like they're kind of in their own little world. But I do feel as though this person has a lot of fire behind them. I do feel as though this person could be very entrepreneurial, meaning this person's got a lot of thoughts that are going on in their minds as to different things that they could create for themselves in terms of lucrative business or products. I feel like it's products. I don't know why, but I feel like there's products here that he wants to create, make something. I'm not really sure what... So you're looking for timing. Yeah, okay. So what I'm also seeing, though, is I do see that there's conflicts here because this is my conflict card. So it could be that it's just the timing may not be good. Fives, though, are about change. But this situation, if you look at the card, let me see if I can get this in better view for you. These people are working on a project, but they're not working united. So it feels as though there's some conflict here. Is this person involved with another individual, do you know? I'm going to pull a different deck because I want some clarity. Okay, well, that's what the conflict is then. Okay. Can I have a clarifier here for this Five of Wands, please? Well, what I can say is that if you decide that this person is the person for you, you're going to have a lot of inner strength in order to be patient, because I feel as though also it looks as though you're looking for some type of a blessing, but there's information here that is missing, meaning there's things that you're not aware of involving this individual. So I feel as though you're going to have to take a break from this idea. The Four of Swords is about rest. It's about needing to take a step back, needing to protect your space, needing to rest is the biggest thing. So I don't even know if that makes sense to you, but it feels disjointed. It feels as though there is conflicts in the way of you getting what it is that you want from this individual. Now, I don't know if it's a timing thing. It could be a timing thing, but if he's involved with someone else, I don't know. I feel like you just need to take the step back. And for me, this Strength card is all about your strength, your inner strength. And And if you also look, this card's got this gold backing on here. So it's as though Spirit is trying to give you a message that you're much stronger than you realize. But at the same time, this might not be the perfect situation for you. Okay. Very good. Okay, do we have another question? Free reading, please. I've liked this session. May I know my person's feelings for me? Okay. Let's look at that for you then. You're welcome. Okay, you're seeing I'm shuffling. Okay. Okay, can we get another reading, please, for Angelina regarding her person? Is there a love interest here? Is now the timing for this relationship to come together? What clarity and insights can you give us, please, Spirit, for their highest and best outcome? Okay. Here we go. First card is Four of Pentacles. Emperor. Whew. That's a big card right there. And the Hierophant. Okay, so with the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles to me is a card. Now, I want you to observe her body language. She has got, I don't know, if you're from the US, we call this a pocketbook. Women call it a purse, or wherever they put their money, right? Their finances, their money is all about pentacles. So fours are looking for stability, looking for financial stability, or looking for financial balance in your life, okay? Now, this individual has money, but the thing about her is that she's hanging on to what she has so tightly that she's closing off the energy. Now, energy, money is just an energy. We associate, as people, we associate a value to money, or a value to finance, or a value to our physical security. In this situation, she's hanging on to that so tightly because she has fear. So this card is also associated with a level of fear. So I don't know if it's a situation where you make more money than this individual, or that individual makes more money than you. I'm not sure what the financial situation is, but it's coming into play. And one of the things that I will say is that if you're really hanging on to your finances or hanging on to money because you feel as though if I put any out, it might not be coming back to me, you're setting up yourself for failure, right? You have to change the way that you think about money and finances. Okay, so that was the first message. Sorry, I know that wasn't really what your question was about, but I just wanted to bring that out, okay? Because this is an important step for you, as it represented your first card. Now, I feel as though your guy is this Emperor energy. The Emperor to me is the combination of all the kings in tarot, meaning this is the King of Wands, who is all about inspiration, passion, and motivation. This is about our King of Swords, who is a very good, expresses himself very well, expresses his thoughts, his ideas, communicates well, is a very good person in terms of making decisions on things. This is also my King of Cups, who has emotions that overflow, that knows how to treat someone very well, that cherishes those relationships, cherishes the person that he cares for. And then the other thing is, this is the King of Pentacles, who is all about his physical security. So because he has a combination of all of those energies, it may feel as though his mind may be in a bunch of different places, is what I pick up. He might be really focusing on creating his physical security, or building a business of some kind, or I just feel like he wants to create his physical worth, his physical security and his physical wealth, so that he knows in his mind that he can take care of a family. Does that make sense to you? That's what I'm picking up. Now, the last card in this is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a blessing coming towards you. So I do feel as though there is energy here that blessings are coming. However, you have to be right within your own self, right? For me, this is my self-mastery card. This is the card where I connect with my higher self. I put out into the universe based on the guidance and the information that is shared with me in terms of aligning with my higher journey. But I feel as though there is harmony here, so I do feel as though this is a potential for you. Are you in a relationship with this person now? Oh, you're in a no contact situation. So you have feelings for this person, but this person does not have, you don't know how this person feels about you. Is that the situation? Can you confirm that, please? Oh, interesting. Okay, so are you wanting to get back in contact? Okay, let's reframe the question then. Is there potential for Angelina and her guy to get back together? Is he like really driven about work? I really pick up that he's really driving about work. Yeah. All right, here we go. An offer is going to be made. Yes, I do feel that he will reconcile. However, there's a situation. Okay, so I don't know your whole details, but what this is saying is there is an offer. There is going to be an offer extended, right? This is that, and there's action that's going to need to be taken. At the same time, there is a walking away of a situation as well. So, is it a situation where you broke up? Did he get involved with someone else? Because I feel like he's having to walk away. Somebody's walking away from something. And I feel as though the angels, right? This is an angel card here. This is my temperance card. This is my card of patience. This is my card of caution, patience, This is turning water into wine. As you can see, she's using alchemy here. She's got 1 foot on the earth. She's got 1 foot in the water. So this is your subconscious and your conscious mind. This is also 1 foot in the physical realm, 1 foot in the spiritual realm. I do feel as though there is an opportunity here, but it would require one of you to walk away from something. So is the walking away from something, would that be associated with you? Because I do feel that the 8 is about walking away from a situation. So I don't know the details as to what that could be. But I do feel as though he would be willing to reconcile. Maybe it's a thing where you would, I don't know. I'm not really picking up anything else about this 8. I'm just feeling that I feel as though that there is an opportunity there. I do feel as though it could happen. I do feel as though you need to be a little bit patient. He just got into India's top 8 school and got busy there. Right. That's why you have to be patient. Is he going away to school? Is that the situation? That's what the walking away is. Okay, so the thing is can you be patient for him to finish school? Are you expecting something more than he's able to give you right now? Those are the questions you kind of have to ask yourself, right? Yeah, because this guy, he's going to make money. You got to let him do what he needs to do because he feels that's very important. I feel like what I'm feeling from him is that he feels as though in order for him to be the man that he's meant to be, he needs to be able to provide. And to him, that's the most important thing. He wants to be able to provide, and he wants to be able to start his family that way. He wants to be able to be on top. So I feel as though if you can be patient, I do feel that he will reconcile. I feel as though maybe part of the reason why you guys might have broken up was the fact that maybe he decided he wanted to go to, school and wanted to further his education or whatever the situation is. So I feel as though there's this potential there, but it's just how long are you willing to wait until he comes to the realization that you are, the potentially one for him. Those are deep thoughts, ma'am. And only you can answer those, right? Oh, good. Okay. I think that's the best thing for you to do. If this man, you feel that this guy is the guy, then you're just going to have to be patient, right? Because I feel like that's his drive. He needs this for himself. He needs this on a higher level than just, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I feel like he has a lot of integrity. He has a high level of integrity. He wants to do things the right way. Okay, RSN. If possible, could you please check if I will have to move city or country for the new job? Okay. Okay, let's look. So, if it's a thing where you're going to have to move, some of the cards that we might see would be like the Knight of Swords, which means you're going towards your dream. The Chariot, fast-moving energy, moving from one place to another. That's about travel as well. Possibly the Two of Wands, Three of Wands could be about travel. Let's see what else would be a travel card. Eight of Wands. as well. The Wands cards are about taking action, moving forward. So those would be cards that we would expect to see if there's a change involved in terms of a move or a change in country, change of location. All right, let's see what you get. Well, we have the Empress. Ace of Cups. Three of Wands. There's a potential that you may, I wouldn't say that you would move country, but I would say there is a potential that you may move. And the reason why I say that is because whatever is coming in, this is going to be a really lucrative, this is going to be a great thing for you here, RSN. And basically what I'm seeing is it's going to really light up your heart space. Meaning you're going to love whatever this new thing is that's coming in for you. It's going to really make you happy. And at the same time, there is a potential. It's kind of like you're waiting for your ships to come in with this card. But at the same time, she is going out there to find that perfect wave because, you know, she's got her board. She's ready to go. So what I would say is there is a potential. Okay, there's a couple of things coming in. My mind is getting like thrown with all this energy. Sorry. So there's the potential of one, if it is a thing where you are in a position where you're above a manager position, let's say you go for a director type of a role. I don't know what you do, but a director or a vice president or you know, move up. They would pay for all of those expenses for you. So if that's a concern, that would be a situation that could be handled. The other thing that I pick up is that it may be a thing where you might have to commute for a while and you're going to be assessing whether or not that commute is worth the drive you have to make in order to make the money you're going to make. I feel like there's more money involved with this as well. So the last thing that I want to say about this is I wouldn't make a decision right away about the move. I would kind of wait and see how it goes. But I do feel that there is a high potential. I would say maybe a 50-50 chance you might have to move. But I wouldn't say that would be an immediate thing. I hope that answers your question. Okay, Jean, hello. May I be added to the list? Absolutely. May I ask what Virgo's feeling? Wait a minute. There we go. You're welcome. Intentions. Next actions are towards me or anything else you think I should know. Perfect. Okay, so you're looking for love. And I'm going to switch decks. I don't know why. I feel like I want to go to this smaller deck because that one's so hard for me to shuffle. Sadly, it's my favorite deck, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, Jean, we're pulling cards for you about love. Virgo's feelings. What are Virgo's feelings towards Jean? What are their feelings? What is their current situation? What will it evolve to? What inspiration and insights would you like for her to know about this situation, please, Spirit? Love it. Look at all those hearts. Send them right back to you, sister. You are on top of the world, young lady. Look at that. You couldn't ask for a better card. Knight of Wands. King of Cups. That's your guy. King of Cups. Yeah, I don't know what your current situation is, but it feels as though everything's aligning up for you. I mean, you've got the World. The World card is the very last major arcana card in the deck. And the World card is about harmony and balance and feeling fulfilled. He's in the middle of a divorce, but we have discussed marriage and children. Yeah, I feel as though, yes. I feel as though that's the direction that you are going to go. And I feel as though things are aligning exactly as I said. I mean, I do feel as though with this Knight, so this Knight is about taking action. So he's taking actions towards his divorce, right? So he's moving forward with that divorce. I do feel as though there is a lot of love from him coming towards you. I do feel that. I mean, you got the King of Cups here. He is the king of emotions. He is our emotionally stable king. I do feel, I'm going to pull another card just because I'm just curious for myself here. What else we need to know about your king? I do feel as though things are moving forward. He is moving forward with the divorce. I do feel as though he is kind of like your knight in shining armor, but he's coming from a place of deep love. He's coming from a place of heart. He's coming from his heart. All right, can we have a clarifier, please, for this King of Cups? What else do we need to know about this King of Cups, please, Spirit, for the highest and best outcome? So what that is talking about is teamwork makes the dream work, and you're going to get married. That's what I feel. I feel as though once you get through this, and I feel like once things get settled, I wouldn't necessarily rush. I don't think that you are in a rush. I think that you probably want to give him a little bit of time to heal, but I do feel as though you guys make a tremendous team. I feel as though you guys will make a tremendous team because this is my teamwork card. Plus, this is about skills, and this is about working together towards common goals. So that is good. And then the Justice card, of course, is exactly that, legalities. So I would say there is a potential for you to, if you decided that you wanted it, that you could get married. I feel as though that is a strong enough bond for you. He is a guy of truth and integrity, so I feel as though, you know, there is all of that. I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, don't let that bother you. Don't let that bother you. I mean, I understand. I have a daughter that's 40 also. So I know what you're talking about. But I'm just going to say, I'm going to say this to you. I'm saying it to everybody that happens to be here because I feel like this is a really good message. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. If you are meant to have a child or a family, it's going to come to you, okay? It'll happen for you. And 40 is just a number. If you look at it as, oh, I'm getting old or my eggs or whatever, blah, 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 you're putting limitations on yourself. Change your script. Start telling yourself, my body is fertile. My body is fertile. My body is ready for, you know, to conceive. You just need to change your script, and I think you're going to be just fine. I just think you just need to be patient. I feel as though this is all going to work out. You've got really beautiful cards here. I think you're going to do great. I think you're going to be fine. It's just like it's not happening in this moment. So I can understand why there may be doubt or fear that it's not going to come through. But I feel as though you just trust in yourself. And I just know that everything is going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. Well, I wish you the very best. I have a feeling that things will work out just fine for you. Okay, wait, I gotta go back up. Hang on a second because I've missed some comments here. Just a second. Hi, new here. What's coming towards me? Oh, new love. I didn't read you yet. Okay, I'm gonna do new love. New love. Okay. Okay. What does new love need to know about P's feelings towards them? Is this a good connection? Is this a strong, lasting possibility connection? Is this a soulmate connection? Is it a twin flame connection? Is it something that is going to bring a lot of happiness and joy to this relationship? Okay, so new love, are you still here? Can you confirm that you're still here, please? Perfect. You're very, very welcome, Jean. I wish you the best. Let me know what happens. Okay. Okay, here we go. Doing the split. New love. Ooh, the Fool card. That is just believing in self. Queen of Cups, focusing on your heart. Nine of Wands. Okay. What I pick up, so right off the bat, I'm going to say, is this person working really hard? I feel like this person is working really hard. If you look at him, he's like, the Nine of Wands is that card of persevering. He's got this handkerchief thing around his head, and part of that has to do with because he's been kind of working to the grindstone, it feels like, anyway, to me. So he feels like he's kind of the wounded warrior, meaning that he either is working really hard in his job space, or it's a situation where he has been in a love situation and it got burned and he's being cautious. Does that make sense to you, new love? The Fool card is my card of self-belief, and it is a new journey. So I do feel as though there is the possibility and potential for you to be involved with this individual. At the same time, I feel as though the sun is shining down on you and you're just trusting that everything is going to work for your highest and best. I do see you focusing a lot on your heart space, which is what you should be doing if you're looking for romance. And I do feel as though that it is here. I just feel as though right now his energy is being pulled in another direction. Does that make sense? Yes, he works hard. Yeah, I feel very much like the reason why he works hard is because he's just, he wants to be able to provide for his family. I feel as though there is this pride within this individual, this feeling of he wants you to be proud of what he is and who he is so that you can be proud of your mate, right? Be proud of the person that you love. And I feel as though that's what he's doing. He's trying to work really hard because he wants to be able to provide. So did that answer your question? Perfect. Okay, who is next? I saw another person up here. I want to make sure they are still here. Hi, can you add me too? Yes. What I should to pay attention now? What I'm not exactly sure of your question. Are you asking me? Are you asking just for like a general reading? Elena, is that how you say your name? I can't read my feed. It's the print is very tiny, and this is YouTube, and I can't change that. So I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Are you still here? If you're still here, please write a comment, and then I'll pull cards for you. Let's see. Chill. Let's see, what's coming in love? Okay, Chill, I'm going to pull cards for you. Looking for love in all the right places. All right, so Chill. Chill would like to understand, get clarity and insights on romance. Potential romance. Is someone coming in? Will they be meeting someone? We don't want just a someone. We want the one. You're welcome. All right, here we go. First card is Knight of Wands, fast moving energy, Temperance, and Justice. I'm not really getting a love situation here. I feel as though there is an opportunity that could come in, but I don't feel like it's the one. I feel as though it is an individual who will bring a lot of passion, will bring a lot of creativity, definitely will take you out of boredom. And I do believe that this individual is quite fiery. If you don't know who this person is yet, I feel as though this person, as this is your very first card, I feel as though this guy is galloping towards you. I don't know if you're a male or female, sorry. So if I'm using the wrong genders, it's because I have to use something, right? So this individual is coming towards you. I'm not really sure whether or not this is going to be the one. What I will say, though, is you will need to be patient, that you're going to be the one that's going to bring in a lot of balance if this relationship moves forward. The other thing that I see, though, is I do see the Justice card, and the Justice card is an awakening and awareness. And that could be an awakening and awareness for you on a higher spiritual level. But this is also my card of truth and integrity. And it's also about another issue about balance as well. Now, I'm going to ask you, because I don't know, does this person have any kind of legal issues right now? Do you know anything about about a situation? Or is it a thing where you're just waiting for someone to come in? You're a female, okay. Yeah, I feel like a guy's coming in. I do. I feel as though your energy here is represented by this angel. So I feel as though what this is saying is that this is a person that's going to balance you in many ways, meaning this person is going to challenge you, and this person is going to be one that is also a person that allows you deeper insight into yourself. And I feel like for some reason that's important to you right now. The Justice card does represent legalities of some kind. So it could be a thing where maybe if you decide that you're going to ever get into a situation where you move in together, that you have very important boundaries in place. And what I mean by that is mingling money or mingling finances, those types of things. Have all those situations decided before you decide that you're going to commingle, if that's a situation for you. I don't have a way to give you timing. I mean, even if I were to pull a card, I could look and see if we get a number. Oh, the Star card. Wow. Okay. This right here has just changed that whole thing. What this card is saying is that this individual that is coming in is going to help you align to your true north. This person is also going to bring in a deep level of healing for both of you. It's kind of like you both work off each other's energy, whoever this person that is that's coming in, meaning that you both have either had pain in the past, meaning that you've had relationships that you both were hurt, but for whatever reason, because of those past experiences, you have done a lot of healing work. And more healing work will be done between the two of you, and it just feels like it's a very, very solid connection at this point now. Star energy, let me see. Yeah, timing with Star is hard. Star is Aquarius energy, and that is January, February. And I don't really feel as though this guy is that far away. I feel like he's right here. I feel like it's coming in pretty quick. It was your first card, so I really do feel as though something's going to pop for you here really soon. Okay. Okay, yes. You were looking for... Okay. Sorry, can you answer me? So, yes, I can answer you. I think your name is Ilana. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce your name. Are you looking for... because you did ask a question higher up in the feed, but I wasn't finished reading for the people I was reading for. So are you asking for a love relationship? Or are you just asking for a general reading, please? Ilana. You're very welcome, Chili. Chill. Perfect. What kind of reading are you looking for? Are you looking for a general reading? Are you looking for a love reading, career, general reading? Perfect. Okay. There we go. We're on board now. Apologize for any misunderstanding, because that, of course, is not my intent, right? You're welcome. General reading. What does she need to know? For their highest and best, what can give guidance, clarity, insight? the best and highest outcome. Help her with alignment. Ooh, intuition. Ace of Pentacles. And the Temperance card. Okay, so the High Priestess, she is all about intuition, tapping into her divine knowing. So since this is your very first card, I would say that you're probably very intuitive yourself, that you have your own gifts and your own insights. I feel as though you can pull down this information quite easily for yourself as well. Although it may be a situation where when you look at it, you might be doubting yourself, especially if you get like a really, really good outcome and you go, ah. Overall, I feel as this is it's a beautiful card. There is some mystery about her. She does have one foot in the spiritual realm and she has one foot here in the physical realm. She is the person that can go in between, and that person can bring down a lot of information for yourself. I feel as though you are quite intuitive. You have a lot of gifts. You could probably be doing this reading instead of me. Because you have that much talent. I do see an opportunity that is coming in. The Pentacles have to do with our physical security, our wealth, our health, and our career. So if you have been having any type of health issues, I do feel as though an option is coming towards you to help you get better or to help you get optimal health. Also, if you are looking for an opportunity for money coming in, I feel that something is going to come in for you. This is the hand of God giving you this gift. However, once this opportunity comes, you do have to do something with this opportunity because you'll have to take an action. And it is geared towards money or wealth or possessions or home, something along those lines for you. And then you have the Temperance card. So again, you have that one foot in the spiritual realm and one foot in the physical realm. This is kind of like your guardian angel, your higher self that is helping you alchemize all of the energies that are around you. I do feel as though this guardian angel or your higher self is someone that you've worked with, someone that you know, someone you feel this energy around you. You know that you're guided, you know you're protected. I feel as though what she's also about is about balance, and she's also about patience, and she's also about persevering, right? Those are all of her angels energies. And then the other thing that I see too that I'm just noticing on this card is there is this path here, the path to glory. So I feel as though you have all of the ingredients and all the things that you want and able to be able to walk down your path toward your, whatever it is, the guidance that your higher self is taking you. So I hope that has made sense to you. I feel like this is more of a spiritual reading than it is a day-to-day, but I do feel as though money opportunity is coming towards you. So, and that's about all that I'm picking up. I hope that's helped you. You're very welcome. Okay. Okay, may I ask what's coming towards me? Yes. All right, let me just make sure that I didn't miss anybody else up there. I'll go back a sec. Okay, it looks good. Okay, yes. Sonali, are you still here? Sonali, if you are still here, would you please just respond so that I can see that you're still here, and I will be happy to. Perfect. Thank you. All right, we're pulling cards. Pulling cards. Okay. What do we need to know for the highest and best outcome? Guidance. Direction. Ooh, you got the star card. I love the star card. So the star card is about walking your true path, walking towards your true north. I feel as though if you do not know what your life path is currently, meaning what you came here to do as a spirit in a body, that information is coming towards you. I also feel as though you have one foot, again, like I had described earlier, you have one foot in the physical realm and one foot in the spiritual realm. And I do feel as though you are being divinely guided at this time. I feel as though there is a very strong connection between you and your higher self. And I do feel as though you get messages a lot, although there are times when your guides are trying to give you information and you don't make time for them, is what I'm hearing. Sorry if that feels offensive. I don't mean it to be. The other thing about the star card, I really love the star card, but this star card is about your long-term plans and goals, and it's also associated with your spirituality. So I don't know if you are currently working and if you are in alignment with the job that you have, but this card is really saying that what you're meant to do at this particular time is really walk that path, really align with where you know you need to go. And even though there may be barriers there, or there may be things in your way, or maybe things are not completely lined up for you, I do feel as though they will be, okay? Because everything is lining up. That's kind of what this card is representing. And then what you have is the Five of Swords. Now, to me, this card represents winning at all cost. Now, the thing about fives, they do represent changes coming in. And swords represents our minds and the way that we express. So this is our words and our thoughts. And so as you can see, this individual has defeated these other two people. And then what he's doing is he's going behind them and picking up their swords because he doesn't want to fight them again, right? So basically what this is kind of like a strategy card. So it feels as though you might be in a situation right now where you're feeling a little bit as though you need to defend yourself, or you need to be in a position of having the upper hand, right? Or being in that place. But whatever that energy is representing, fives are a minor arcana. They're fast moving energy. So whatever it is, it's kind of like the thoughts, the way that you're thinking about things. I do feel as though it's short-term energy here. And then with this Page of Wands, this is saying that you're going to be taking a new direction or a new path. And whatever this direction and new path is for you, it's going to be filled with inspiration, creativity, motivation, and passion. Now, the thing about the pages is this could also represent you becoming a mentor for someone younger than you, meaning that you're going to guide and you're going to help this individual along their life path, because I feel that you have that capability. You are this star energy right here. And this person looks up to you, is going to be coming to you for guidance and help, okay? And then the last thing that I pick up on this Wands energy is that this new direction that you may be going, this is also kind of an apprentice type of a situation. So if you're moving into a new job or a new role, I feel as though you're going to do very well, but not to put too much pressure on yourself to be a perfectionist. It's more that you put your right foot forward, that you put your energy into what it is that you're creating. And I think that success is going to be there for you. Hope that made sense to you, because that's what I pick up. Okay, Scorpio 1180. Hi, like 10 new subscriber. You're very much. You're very welcome. Okay, so what does it say? Can I ask what Robert wants to do moving forward between us? Sure. Let's ask about Robert. Wait, I want you guys to see that I actually do split the deck, and I put the cards with lots of cards between. But it's funny how no matter how much I shuffle, sometimes those same cards come up. And I feel like that sometimes happens because of the collective energy of the people in the readings. All right, so we are going to ask about Robert and Scorpio. Scorpio is asking about Robert. What direction will they be moving in, if at all? Is this a potential love situation? Is this a potential long-term situation? Is this a soulmate situation? Can we have clarity and insight, please? Okay, let's see. Here we go, Scorpio. With Robert. Ooh. Well, the Death card says dead, done, and over. Are you in a relationship with this person right now? Because it feels as though there is a death here, meaning it's not it's a symbolic death. It means like an ending of something. Have you broken up? Have you separated? Is this making sense to you, Scorpio? It feels as though something has ended. I feel as though that ending is bringing a lot of clarity. It's bringing a lot of insight. It's bringing an awareness. And sometimes that has to do with where things broke down, where it is that we would be evaluating and looking at things in a new way, like, you know, so that we're learning from our mistakes or learning from our experiences. I do feel as though that you are on the edge of this. This is meant to be a cliff here, and he's looking out towards his future. So it feels as though you're looking towards something for your future, that you're wanting to connect. I also feel as though with these wands energy that if this situation is dead, done, and over, and you are moving forward, you are going to have to take action in order to move forward for yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, that's what I have for you. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, and I'm so sorry. thinking today about how he wants to proceed going forward. Okay, wife to be. Okay, so I can't pronounce that name, so I'm just going to say J. You know who we're talking about, wife, 222B. Thinking today about how he wants to proceed going forward. Okay. And then this is going to be, you're very welcome. This is going to be my last reading because I've been online now for almost 2 hours. All right, let's see. Page of Wands. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is soulmates. Very strong relationships. 2 of Wands is looking towards your future as well. Going out for the adventure. So this reading feels very much more, much more up and exciting, actually. So you have the Page of Wands. The pages are all about a new direction, new passion, new motivation, new creativity. You might be feeling younger with this individual, if that even makes sense. And then also the 2 of Cups is representative. So I want to show you how I look at this card. So it looks like 2 very different people coming together. Both of you have got your cups, and both of your cups are actually full, meaning that you're both coming together as equals, and it's coming together as a I don't know, you're just coming together in a very loving way. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be romantic right off the bat if you are not already. But what it does say is that there's a very high potential, and that what you're going to recognize within that individual is that soul connection. There's definitely a soul connection between you and this other person, okay? The other thing is that you both will be looking towards your future together. I feel like you're both are going to be looking out into the universe. And some of you have, like both of you have had your experiences out in the world before, but now you're going to be looking at what else can we do? What else can we do that neither one of us have done so that we can enhance our lives and so that we can, benefit from this, all this passion and excitement. The 2s are about, the choices and the options that are coming towards you. And you have 2 2s here. So 2 2s to me are very exciting, joining of beautiful energy, the cohesion of that beautiful energy flow. I feel as though this person would really get you. I feel as though this person, I just feel a very strong connection and bond with this person. So I hope that makes sense. Perfect. Yay! Thank you for the confirmation. Okay, well, I've been doing this for 2 hours now. I'm going to close this reading down for tonight. Do you guys like a week night as a reading option, or would you prefer a weekend? I would like to read your comments. I'm still trying to learn. Like, this is like my 3rd live, so I'm trying to figure out timing. And I want to thank everybody here for being here, everyone that's asked a question, and everyone that I've been able to read for tonight. Weeknight. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is maybe I don't know. I'm still working on it. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for all your subscribes. I appreciate that. My next round of readings will be on the June for all of the signs. So I will be starting those tomorrow, but I won't be posting until Thursday. But I do plan to do another evening probably this week, probably Thursday night. We'll see if that works with timing. But until next time, thank you so much for being here. And take very good care of you and enjoy your week. Bye.